What's up, guys? We're back, and I have a special treat for you guys. This right here is the Palo de Oro, and I got these from a friend, and I believe they are ready to go. Now, it might be overripe at this point because I've got it about a week and a half ago, and it feels like it's ready to go. It's soft. Um, Maybe I should have ate this like 2 days ago, but it feels pretty good. So Palo de Oro, we're gonna do a quick taste test. We're gonna peel it. We're gonna see what it's like. Supposedly the fruit comes in at around a pound each, and this one was a pound, and this one was like 14 ounces, which is almost a pound. I believe it started out as almost a pound, and then it lost some weight. So we're gonna cut this guy open and see what it looks like on the inside. And then I'll give you guys my take because I have this variety and so I have this tree that I got, but I haven't planted my tree yet. And I think what I want to do is really, after trying the fruit, see what it's like and then deciding where I want to plant this tree because I may put it in like a more prime spot, or I may just put it in a different spot where, doesn't really matter too much. But here it is. This is what it looks like on the inside. Wow, that is, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's a beautiful looking smaller seed. So the Palo is supposedly a seedling of the Pinkerton. And when it ripens, the skin is still green. And this was found up north in like Big Sur area. So one of the big advantages of this variety for the folks who are living up north is that it's supposed to handle a lot of the cold a lot better. So I only know two people in Southern California, and I'm sure there's a lot more. But the two people who I know, I tried the fruit from one and it was picked at the wrong time. And this one, I mean, we're in April right now of 2026 and it looks perfect. So he is in Southern California. He has a big tree. He had lots of fruit and he was trying to figure out, kind of like me, trying to figure out for all of you guys in Southern California, if you do have this variety, when is the best time to actually harvest? And we're saying probably March, April at this point. But I think probably early March is probably the best because it does seem to want to over ripen into April. And I believe one of these kind of fell off the tree just because it was almost ready. So, but let's do our peel and taste test. But that cut beautifully. Oh gosh. So, so a couple things to note. I know for me that certain varieties, when they sit on the counter a long time, they do, the skin gets more brittle. Even though it may peel really nice when it's like younger and you actually eat it before it gets too overripe. But this is not peeling well for me at all. So it's probably because of that. Because I know they say that this does peel good. So not doing it. But it is what it is. So let's do a quick taste test and see what we think. I mean, it's a nice looking fruit. I'm sure it scoops pretty good too, but haven't done that yet. So, but let's do a quick taste test here and see what it's like and see if we need to plant this tree or not. So I'll fast forward through the chewing part. Okay, it's really good. It's in the excellent to really good level. It's more on the dense side, not the mushy side. So the flesh is more on the dense side, which is what I kind of like because I can chop it up and put it into like a ceviche and it holds itself. And then, I mean, if I were to put it on toast, I would probably just slice it and just throw it on there. It'd probably be pretty nice. So, I mean, the flavor is actually really, really good. I like the flavor a lot. I like that the seed is small. The flesh looks beautiful. There's like no strings or anything like that that I can see. It doesn't peel that good, and it's possible that it might be just because the fruit has been sitting on the counter like a long time. Because I've had fruit that normally peels well, and then if you let it sit on the counter for a long, long time and it gets overripe, the skin actually gets brittle and it loses its elasticity, and then it doesn't peel, or it peels and then breaks, kind of like what this does. So right now we're in April, and this is actually pretty good. So we don't know in Southern California if this could go into May. So we'll have to do some more tests around the neighborhood with my friends who are around the area just to see. His tree is probably about 6 foot tall, and he had a lot of fruit on there from what he tells me. And he's already shared a couple with friends. But the idea is trying to figure out if this is worth growing in the backyard. And as of right now, based on what I'm seeing, that's a definite yes. So I'm gonna make sure I take care of this tree. I find a good spot for it, and I'm gonna plant this tree into the ground probably this week. And once I plant it, I'll do a quick video so you guys can actually see it. And the main reason why I do the video is for myself also, because I'll look back to this day and be like, okay, this is what it looks like, and then a year later I'll come back and take a look at it just to see what it looks like. But really nice variety, really good tasting. Uh, Definitely something that you might want to get. Now, there's only one place that I know of, and it's called Epicenter. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I'm just giving them some business. You might want to reach out to them, but I believe they typically sell out pretty quickly. They do ship in California. They're up in Northern California, so if you're around the area, you want to drop by, you might be able to pick up a tree. But they do have this variety that they're selling, and maybe in the future I'll graft a couple of these on some other trees that I have, so I can actually have like a multi-grafted tree where I actually have this additional variety. I already have Pinkerton, so now I'm going to get Palo de Oro also, and definitely worth it. So in any case, I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you guys are doing good, and we're still waiting for our broker order. And once we get a delivery date, we'll let you guys know, all of the folks who actually got in on it. So we'll go from there. All right, talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.